We're starting this video at Goodwill. This one is really far from my house, so I wanted to come check it out. But yeah, let's go in and see what we can find this time.
Let's go. NANI?!
I wanted to come to this part right here where they have all the electronic things back here. This is where they have everything. Yeah, they have a lot of really good things back here, but the only thing is that they price it over marketplace, internet marketplace. But yeah, they do have some good stuff like this right here, this case, computer case. They wanted $50 for this one, which is not bad. $50 for this is okay. It had a dent up here, but that's not bad. You just you know, buy the other parts, build a computer, and then you can sell it for a little bit. Over here they have a couple of consoles like this Wii U right here. Really good prices, very competitive prices, $90. There's a PS3 right here for $65. You know, this Wii and a PS2. Yeah, they all seem very good prices for it, you know, very competitive. And on this side right here they had also a couple of things. I think I saw some electronics right here, a couple of Xbox One, you know, consoles. I'm pretty sure all these, like, they test and make sure everything works. For $50 that wasn't really that bad. Also like some keyboards, stuff for like computer gaming, which is, you know, some of that stuff is really popular right now. It wasn't like the prices weren't that bad, and some of those mouses too, they're used, but you know, it's a good deal for them. You know, this HyperX keyboard I was actually checking out because it looked pretty cool, and it was a decent price. And then a bunch of other electronics, nothing that I was actually looking for, but it's good to know that you know, Goodwill has this stuff here for people that are looking for it to finish their builds, just like this computer here. Yeah, like this HP right here had good specs in it. You know, I was just thinking about, like, if you just gutted it out and then take the parts and put other better graphics and other parts inside, and you can build a really good computer. Just put it together with that case that we found earlier for $50, and then you make yourself a computer, or you know, you can sell it for a little bit of money. And yeah, that's the good thing about finding these things at thrift stores. But yeah, this store has some good stuff, but a lot of the video games have market prices, which, you know, it's not good for people like us that like to hunt. We're back at Savers, and right here we found a lot of the VHS collection, Wayne's World, Scream. Somebody dropped off their horror movie collection right here that I've been looking for, actually, because I keep finding the same movies, but I haven't been able to find horror movies that I've been looking for, especially the ones from the early 2000s, the ones that I grew up with, which you know, is pretty cool to find. And this movie, of course, a lot of you guys know, is Starship Troopers. I kept looking around, you know, because you always miss it if you don't look right. You always miss some stuff. But yeah, at this time there was a lot of really good movies when it came to like the horror section. You know, I even found like a couple of the Scream ones that are, you know, where you know, I had to pick which one looked the best. Right here, guys, I found these 2DS. You know, it was in like a really bad condition only. You know, it was $29.99. I had a lot of scratches on the screen. It looked like people wanted to open it just to like do something, fix it maybe, I don't know. I couldn't take out these SD card in there either, so it wasn't in the best conditions. It didn't turn on, so I didn't even know if it worked. There was no charger around, so I wasn't gonna spend $30 just to maybe see if it worked. And you know, I don't have any parts to like fix this thing, so you know, because it didn't turn on, it was hard to know if it would work. Maybe it had like water damage inside or something, so I didn't want to take a chance on it. So I just decided to leave it here for maybe somebody else to pick it up. We're right here at LNY Electronics, and we found these original, first gen Xbox with this controller. I decided to take home this controller because I didn't have it. I didn't have this color. I think it's the Halo one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this was the Halo controller, so I didn't have it in my collection, so I took it home with me. I also found these Resident Evil Survivor case, but it didn't have the CD, so I decided to take it anyways, because you can always find the CD and then complete your game. Over here, the lady saw me and she said she had a video game for me. I was waiting for her, and then she came out with this new 3DS XL. I didn't know what version it was at first, because I saw this Zelda case, or protector cover, but then I noticed the lime green version underneath, and I didn't know which one it was. At first they said $80, and as you can see, it turns on, so I was like, all right, $80 for a 3DS, new 3DS XL, that's not a bad price. You can get more out of that, but they wanted $80, so I talked to them a little, and they came down to $70 for a new 3DS XL. We can sell this thing for $200. So I decided to take it. I didn't know I didn't think it was a special edition, because it was just like a lime green color. So yeah, I took it with me, of course. Yeah, guys, we paid $90 for this whole bundle. You see the 3DS, the CD, and the charger for the Wii U gamepad. But yeah, she wanted $90 for all of it. I think this is a really good deal this time. All right, guys, this is what we got at LNY Electronics. This was in 2 different days. As you saw, this CD I got the same day we got the new 3DS XL, and a whole different day was for the controller. But I wanted to show you what I got this time. Of course, we always need these cases with the manuals. It's always good to find, but they didn't have the CD. It was Tony Hawk 2, which it was still a good deal, $90 for that whole bundle. We found this controller another day. This is for the original Xbox, the Halo edition, green controller. I noticed when I was taking out the cable, that some part of the cable was a little pinched or something like that, it was cut. But I tested it out and everything worked. So yeah, I was glad to pick this up. And this was the found of the week, this new 3DS XL, supposedly the Zelda edition, but this was just the case, and I tried it. That's why I asked for a cheaper price. I asked for $70 because I saw this and I was like, oh, it's just a regular color with a case, but I didn't know really anything about this console. But when I looked online, to my surprise, I realized that this is the Super Mario World edition, new 3DS XL, of course. It comes in this color, and it has the buttons with the colors and stuff. But the thing is that the console is in such a great shape. Over here, I wanted to show you how clean this console is, inside and out. That's why I had with that little cloth, so the screens don't mess up. But look at this console, guys. There's no scratches, there is nothing on the top or bottom. I was looking for something, but really whoever had it didn't use it, and I don't know how it ended up in this thrift store, because it didn't have anything on it. That's why I was I didn't know if I was gonna sell it. I was gonna just keep it for my collection, because it's just so clean. I never had anything new. It's pretty much brand new. You can see the screens right here. There's nothing on it. There's no scratches. It's like nobody has played with this console. That's why I was so surprised to find it, and at that price. I could have just paid $80 and been happy with it, and then sell it for $150 to $200 easily. But I just don't know yet what I was gonna do with it. But yeah, that's why I kept the cloth in it. And right here it has a protector even. It had like the owner put a protector in it, so so the screens don't mess up. But dude, this was the find of the week for me, because I wasn't finding anything really good. I wanted to bring you guys like a cool video, at least with something, you know, that I have found. And this one for 80 bucks, everything worked. It was pretty much brand new. I still have it with me. I haven't even played with it. It's just there looking pretty. So I was so happy to found this. And you know, I'm keeping it with the case because it's cool. Over here, I just wanted to show you guys that you know, everything is working. I think it has installed the Super Mario World. I just wanted to show you the video game, and you know, that everything works. It's so cool to be able to play this game on the 3DS. You know, like usually I prefer to play everything in the original console, but it's just so cool to be able to bring this with you anywhere and be able to play these old Super Nintendo games. So yeah, it was just a joy to be able to play with it a little. I was so lucky to have been at that exact moment, and that lady likes me, so she's always waiting for me, saving me video games, because she knows I'm always gonna come back and you know, just look for stuff. That's why she because I always ask for video games, she always remembers that I'm the one that looks for it. So I was super happy and lucky that, you know, she remembered. Well guys, thanks again for watching this video and make it to the end. I'm gonna try and bring you more videos like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and always, of course, share with your friends so more people can see this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one, but like I always say, don't forget to keep playing.